Guys, it's Slumming and today we're going to be going for 3 marks in our Object 140. So as you can see, we're currently at 89.6%. I want to get that up to maybe 90% or so in relatively short term. So yeah, let's hop into a battle. That's basically my Object 140 goal currently. So yeah. Alrighty, so we are on the map Serene Coast. Typically on the map Serene Coast, what I like to do is I like to stay away from Peninsula as much as possible, even if I'm in a heavy tank. And the reason for that is I feel the Peninsula is very... for example, they have a mouse and an E100. Those two, all they have to do is side scrape and they've stopped the whole peninsula. It's very linear and it's very difficult to push through. It's also an artillery trap. So yeah, I like to stay away from the peninsula in any tank that I play. I think, in my opinion, it's much more important to win the C1 area of the map. So that's what we're going to do. We've got a lot of medium tanks. It should be fairly easy considering they've got some medium tanks, but I mean, I think we're going to be able to win the ridge. Typically, this ridge here at C1 wins the game. Whoever wins this flank is able to push around into cap, and it's a lot easier to win quickly than it is to win this side. So if you can push around very quickly and flank the peninsula, it's golden. So yeah, looks like we've got Centurion 7-1 coming with us. I don't really know what this Leopard's doing. He might be AFK or something. Or he might just be chai sniping from base. He's probably doing the latter, so yeah, I want to be aware of that. We've only got about one armored tank with us, and that's me, so yeah. We're going to pop up here. It's likely that artillery is going to be aiming at us. That being said, we do spot that 140. He's got a very good, I don't know how to say it. He's got a very good upper plate at that angle, so we're not really going to shoot at it unless we get his lower plate. Controlling this ridge here is sort of what wins the game, so we're going to work on that. I want this, I'm worried that the 140 is going to come around on this side though, so yeah, there's that. I'm going to pop up here, see if anyone else is coming this way. If no one's coming this way, I think I can push through. So yeah, we're gonna increase the pressure here. Hopefully this Lorraine sort of takes the hint here and is able to YOLO this 140. That would be ideal. I don't really want to lead the charge, though. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Centurion's flanking him? No, the Centurion's in the valley. So we're gonna take our time on this guy. The only worry I have is artillery. I'm gonna go around. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so this Leopard's come up here. We want to put shots into this T-62A. PTA is back there. I didn't notice him, which is my fault here. Let's see where this guy's looking. We're just going to farm damage from this spot. That Lorraine has actually made a really bad mistake there and overextended quite a lot. Hopefully he kills the 62A though. We can't help him there. He does kill the 62A. We're just going to dump onto this 140 if I can avoid this PTA's shot. Perfect. So now we're going to dump onto this 140. 140 is looking away. We're aiming for the track and the ammo rack, which is just sort of in front of his tank. We're going to put auto aim on and just not stop. We're going to push right through. That's what's important here. We're pointing our turret towards the Leopard. We want to get the kill. And we do. Perfect. So they've actually pushed through this side very quickly. That's because no one was there. So we want to push through our side quickly, and maybe I'll just go right back to base, actually. So hopefully the Leopard actually comes back to base with me. He says defend the base, so we're going to go do that. That is how we're going to have any chance of turning this game into a win. I want to help kill this 57 though, because he's obviously a major threat. I can't. We have to return. See, I don't want them to cap out. I'd like to kill that 57 because he might wreck our teammates, but I'd rather win. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to flank these guys and see how where this bat chat's going. We're going to follow him. We're going to also want to focus down the lowest HP. Even if the mouse was low HP, we wouldn't focus him, though, because the mouse is quite useless. It's got a terrible gun and stuff, so they've got 5 people pushing in this way. We have to be very careful. In this sort of situation, I have the habit of leading the charge and losing all my hit points, so I want to lead the charge safely, or just chai snipe, and I think I can lead the charge safely from here. IS-7, put one into his lower plate. He puts one into us. We just lost quite a few hit points, actually. That guy just shot. We're aiming for the top of his tank there. We see the mouse. I mean, the mouse isn't a huge threat. If I have shots on him and no one else, though, I'm fine killing the mouse. I'm using heat, so I can just laugh shots through his turret. We've got a mouse here, too. That IS-7's coming after me, it looks like. I'm going to kill this mouse, kill that IS-7, and then return to cap. Our cap, I guess. We've got some time. No, we don't. I'm going to have to work on resetting. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go behind this guy and work on resetting the E75 and the Object 140 on our base. That mouse was sort of blocking me, though, which is unfortunate. Yeah, maybe if that mouse wasn't there. The IS-7 missed. That's really lucky. Alright, so we're just going to pop up here. I want to create a crossfire, ideally. We spot an E75. He bounces. So we're using the frontal plate of this vehicle very effectively. We're shooting heat, so we will be able to shoot through this guy's turret. We might need to reset, though. So we're going to focus on killing this guy. I'm just going to laugh heat through his turret for as long as I can. Hopefully that Leopard gets resets, which is good. The E75 is ignoring everyone, which is, it is what it is. I think he'd rather shoot at the mouse than myself. So there's that. This game is still sort of in the balance. They do have quite an advantage currently, though. So I want to kill this guy. I want to kill the guy on cap, and then I want to... how are we going to do this? Shit. Yeah, I need to kill the guy in cap, because he's obviously capping. So we're going to kill this guy in cap, then we're going to open up the distance. I want to find a spot where I can sort of win this game from. We're ammo-racked, it's no big deal. We might need to shoot heat. Aye, perfect. Hopefully the GW... Fuck off. Where's the Leopard? Alright, so the Leopard is helping me out. We need to run away soon. Alright, so now I have to run away because it's really, really likely that the U-100, IS-7, and whatnot are coming to flank me. How did that Leopard die? He got clicked. Alright, so we're going to have to run away here. I want to point my turret towards that E-100, hoping he bounces. He shot heat, missed. We're going to have to cross and hope we don't die. Thank God. Alright, so we're not dead. How are we going to do this? They've got quite a few hit points. So ideally I'd be focusing the guy with the lowest hit points currently, but they're all on 1,000 hit points. It doesn't really change anything. Already shot, missed. The mouse is a one-shot, so we're going to kill him. Bounce the mouse, he bounces us. Fair trade, I guess. There's not much I can do here. And I get clicked. Alright, so, I mean, I played that fairly well. It was good of us to come back to base. Lost a bit too much HP against that 140, but in the end I got clicked, so it doesn't really matter how much HP I had. I probably would have died there. So, yeah, we're just going to wait for the end plates to pop up, and, yeah. Alright, so we did 4,472 damage. We lost 42,000 credits. That's because of all the gold I fired. In my opinion, that gold was needed. Obviously, our team wasn't doing the greatest. We did 4,472 damage. I would have preferred if this Leopard had come up and helped me rape that 140 on cap and sort of prevented him from doing, you know, damage to me, but it is what it is. So, yeah, that game was fairly well played in my opinion. So if you want to see more of my if you want to see more of my games, or if you found this, so yeah. Alrighty, so if you want to see more of my gameplays and you enjoyed this one, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And yeah, I hope to see you around. Later, guys. Bye-bye.